I'm going to be talking to you about Oh Goodness from Deru Extracts. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about Deru Extracts, the company, then I'm going to talk about the product itself, and finally I'm going to give you my opinion of it. My name is Sharon, welcome back to my channel. Make sure you guys subscribe below and turn on notifications to get the latest updates. Okay, so let's get started. Deru Extracts is a pretty new company. So they started in late March of 2018. However, they were formed by two previously existing companies, and that was Blends by Ruth Nelson and Tier Olame, and that's run by Didi. I like the fact that they're women owned and operated. They do have a handful of products available. So they have products such as this. They've got synergy blends. Some of them are diluted, some of them are undiluted, or pre-diluted, and some of them are undiluted. They also have regular essential oils, hydrosols. They have carrier oils, infused oils. They have some skincare, and they also have CBD topical products available. Now they do focus on safety. So they have different levels of kids safety. They have safe for kids ages 2 to 6, 6 to 10, and then 10 to 15. And they also have another section dedicated to help out the elderly as well. So I purchased a handful of samples from them, and this was one of them. I really like the fact that there are samples out there, so you can kind of try before you buy. Now this is a 2 milliliter container, and there's nothing anywhere here at the bottom. At the top they do have the name, and then they have the plastic container here that lists the ingredients that's in it. Now the bottle itself is glass, the cap is plastic, and it also has an orifice reducer. This is an orifice reducer here. It is to reduce the opening of the bottle, and this is not a Euro dropper. So what this is just plastic and there's a hole inside. With the Euro droppers, they have like a tube thing that goes down inside the bottle, and they also have an air hole, which makes it easier to get out. Because there's no air hole, it can be challenging to get out of this little opening here. So what I do is I hold it upside down, and I smack it, and it shoots out. Now the ingredients here are pretty simple. So you have 2 essential oils. You've got sandalwood and jasmine. And the jasmine that you're using is the grandiflorum that they have. And then you have the carrier oil. So it's got jojoba oil and fractionated coconut oil, FCO. And FCO is coconut oil that is always liquid. But these 2 carrier oils are infused with vanilla bourbon CO2, and CO2 is the supercritical extraction method for vanilla. Vanilla actually does not have an essential oil. You can have the CO2, you can have the oleoresin, or you can have the absolute, but there is no vanilla essential oil out there. So the ingredients are very basic. Now with sandalwood, you do have the issue of ethics. Sandalwood is not very sustainable, and it's hard to get ethically sourced sandalwood. Even if you get ethically sourced sandalwood, there are people out there that say it is impossible to get that because it simply doesn't exist. Even if they say it's ethically sourced, it's not really ethically sourced. And I would suggest that if you're concerned about that, you do your own research and figure that out. The jasmine that they're using, they have Sambac and grandiflorum, and grandiflorum is usually known to be less sweet, but kind of more energetic. It's got more of a citrusy, herbal, herbaceous green smell to it. And the vanilla bourbon, I really like vanilla, but again, vanilla is a very labor-intensive crop. They have to turn each vanilla bean by hand, and vanilla prices have skyrocketed. So I know that some companies out there, due to the labor intensivity, is that even a word? The labor issues surrounding the vanilla, are kind of looking for other substitutes. And one of them companies have used is Peru balsam. And I tried that, and I swear it smelled like an old basement. But other people love Peru balsam. I'm going to put the name below so you guys can check it out. And it is a very affordable alternative to vanilla. Scents are very different. So if you are looking for a vanilla substitute, try to get a sample of that and figure out if you like it or not. So as to whether or not I would buy this again, so let me tell you guys what it smells like. It smells very warm. Like it kind of reminds me of the holiday season due to the vanilla and the jasmine. And sandalwood is very an earthy, grounding scent. So I love the smell of this. I am somewhat concerned about the ethics. I know that Deru Extracts, I do trust the company and the women who own it, and I believe they are getting ethically sourced sandalwood, but you never know what the sources are saying if they are telling the truth or not. So I would probably repurchase this. I'd probably get a sample as well because this is pricey. It does have all 3 of the oils or the CO2 that they have in here are expensive, but I love the smell of it. I also like the fact that you can use this direct on your skin. it is pre-diluted. They say you can also use it in diffuser. I'd be very careful that it doesn't clog up your diffuser due to the fact that it has carrier oils. So I've given you guys a lot of information about Deru extracts. I've talked about the product itself. Now I want to hear from you guys. Have you ever purchased anything from Deru extracts? If you have, let me know what you've purchased and your opinion of it. And if you haven't, head on over to their website and check them out. I do really like the company. I like that it's a small company. Please leave a comment below. I enjoy hearing from you guys. Like this video and give it a big thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel to get the latest updates. I will see you guys later.